Shut up, though.
So it's just still athletic.
Well, I mean, you know, when you do it for a living, I train differently. So, we're going to finish this series now. We got to our butterfly guard. Now we're going to get back on top so we can finish our drill. Right? So, John's high on my body. I can't get my underhook. His head's too tight to my shoulder. Sorry, I'm not sure why I slapped him. Okay, sometimes it just happens. I'm framing that hip. The common thing between both these escapes is I got to use that inside arm. I'm not trying to bench press him, okay? I don't want to put my wrist in danger either. All right? If I get all the way underneath there and I'm trying to push his hip with my shoulder, he rolls his hip, my wrist breaks. Right? So I want to use that Tyrannosaurus arm. Use my forearm and my elbow to make that space. All right? I shrimp out, get that shin in, as tight as I can, foot by the hip. Don't let it be lazy. All right? Foot stays up. Other foot tucks underneath his knee, and I'm whizzering here. I'm already putting that arm in place, my overhook. Okay? To keep our chest tight. That's where I want us. I'm not just letting that arm be lazy. I'm not hugging his head. Okay, oh, John, I love you. You know, I'm not just trying to be friendly here. I'm setting something up that's going to probably cause him uncomfortableness later. All right. So I get that butterfly hook in. I extend myself out, pull myself back. Still tight here. You see, my underhook is keeping him tight. My overhook is keeping him tight. I don't want to let him fall down and then try to pull him back up. Lots of work. Okay, my feet have also gone from his knees. They're up by his crotch now. Okay, that's going to give me my best leverage. I don't want to try to lift his hips, or lift his knees, right now. I do that for sweeps. Right now I'm just trying to control where his posture is. So I keep them tight, and I lift my legs up. I'll let gravity do the work to pull me up. Okay? So, we got to our butterfly, now we're going to sweep. I'm going to use my underhook, I'm reaching across it. My overhook is going to keep his arm from posting. Right? So the basic movement of a butterfly sweep is I'm turning him over, lifting his knee up, and trying to flip his hips. Right? A lot of things can get in the way of that. If I just go over, he posts his hand, he's not going anywhere. Right? If my other hand's lazy, he just settles his right side, I guess in this case, my left side, and now he's not going anywhere. So I got to keep everything tight. I'm reaching, trying to turn his shoulders, trying to get my head across him, my forehead to the ground, and I'm lifting his knee, not his hip here. Right? We started the hips to extend us out and get back up to our butt. But when we're ready to sweep, I'm going to slide out to his knee and lift his knee to tip him over. All right? I reach past with my underhook, and I pop my hips out. End up in scarf. All right? Pick up his elbow, and now I'm in side control. And now it's John's turn. He's going to go through the whole thing. All right? Can't get his frame because I'm just too strong and manly. He stretches me out, tucks his foot underneath his other foot. I might try to hold on. Some people don't know better. Okay? He extends me away. He's taking me towards the overhook. It's out. Cool? Now it's my turn. So, a couple little details here. Catch that? Mm-hmm. It happens. That's exactly what my 3-year-old says.
I thought it was Matt.
All right, so.
It was Matt. That was the mat. It was my knee on the mat.
When we end up in this position here, okay, John's head will probably be below mine. All right, normally I want to try to get mine below his. Okay, also, we started here, where his head is on the same side as the overhook. That's okay. Okay, because I'm trying to take him that way. If he's on the other side, now I'm trying to drag him, which is a lot more work. Okay? Personally, I'd rather go across him. Second, my whizzer is not wrapping around his arm. It started here, but I'm going to let it slide back and grab his tricep. If I keep that wrap and I start to sweep, he can still post his hand out. You see, as hard as I try to crank it, he can windshield wiper his hand out. So I want to trap his whole arm, not just his upper arm. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Again, my whizzer is reaching past him, not hugging him. I don't want to pull him on top of me where I end up going to my back. You see, and he flattens me out. Very common mistake for a butterfly sweep is people fall backwards and then try to sweep. All right? I don't want to pull him back to the position I was just stuck at. I want to become a beach ball, ideally underneath him. Here, when I go for my sweep, I'm pulling to the side to turn his hips over. Cool? Questions? So get back to your butterfly position. Overhook side, whatever side you have the overhook on, is the way we're going. All right? That's what it looks like without a person.
Can you do it again without a person in there?
Yep. Overhook. No, sorry. Overhook. It's hard without a person. My head's going to the ground. Yep. Falling to my side. And I'm almost doing that inside leg shrimp, right? That we do at the beginning of class.
Okay.
Fall to the side. lifting the knee, pop up. A lot of times once you do that, the person will fall away, and I'm going to slide my knee through right into scarf. All right? Too often people try to mount and they get stuck in half guard. I don't want to deal with that. All right? So I'd rather have side control and then take mount under control. Questions?
Overhook side default too.
Yes. 90% of the time. We'll have whole classes on never do it except win. We've got all kinds of stuff like that. But basic initial first time rules, just learning the motion, overhook side. 1, 2, 3.